Welcome, Gemini. Thank you for watching my channel, or welcome to my channel. And if you're new, again, I welcome with open arms to my channel. I did start off this reading already. I was recording, but I got an important phone call, and I've been waiting for that phone call, so I have to start again. I did pre-shuffle the cards, and I did lay them all out, and I was just starting the general scope. So this is the general scope for the week of March 20th, 2017. And like I said, I was already getting started with your reading, and I had the important phone call, so we shouldn't be interrupted again, although I have my phone on silent. So then there's just the dogs that I have here, and they seem to have calmed down. So okay, so let's get started with you. I don't have any messages or inspirational messages to kind of give out this week, but let's get started with you, shall we? So you're gonna starting off the week with some conflict and instability and change. It is the Five of Swords. This is a card of, like I said, instability and change, but change is always good and welcoming, but you might have some conflict involved, and this conflict could be with another person, or it could be thought related, or the way you communicate, kind of having trouble and conflict with the way you're thinking or communicating with other people. Other than that, not much to really say, so just watch out for that at the beginning of the week. You have interesting cards for this week. And the next card we have is the Eight of Cups. This isn't an emotional card. It's about emotionally moving on. Whatever does not serve you, leave it in the past, let it go. It's time to move on. So it's either you're doing this at the beginning of the week, or you might be thinking about that. That's where that conflict might be coming in. You're thinking about doing this week. You're just not quite sure if you are going to do it or not. But this is an advice card that says to go ahead and do it, because whatever is going on emotionally right now is not serving you, and you should be moving on and growing from that. You are guided. You have all the stars in the sky. You have a dolphin here. Could be a spirit guide that's helping you along this to doing something like this. So a few things going on here. Next we have is the Five of Cups. So you have another number five card in instability and change. This is more about being in a funk, being depressed. You're depressed about, and you're focused more on the cups that are spilled rather than the two that are still standing. So this is like a Pisces card. Pisces actually go through this a lot. You just happen to be in this mode. Could be related to your emotional state. Could be related to the conflict that's going on at the beginning of the week. But one thing I just want to advise is that it's okay to visit and be in this state. Just don't live there. You want to be able to move on from being in this state, being in this funk, being in this depressive mode, because it does not serve you. But like I said, it's okay to be there and visit for a little while. Just don't visit. Don't live there. Okay. Hopefully I make sense with this. Hopefully it makes sense to you. If you get caught up in this at the kind of midweek. Okay. Next we have is the Chariot card. You have two major arcanas, and they're right next to each other. So it's paying some importance to you. It's whispering something in your ear. This relates to things speeding up in your life. Maybe your life speeds up, or maybe something specific in your life is speeding up at this time. So you want to pay close attention to that. You also want to be able to have control over this. So grab the reins by the, grab them hard, because it can be a bumpy ride for some of you. Others of you are going to try to control it really hard so that you don't flip over because you're moving too fast. You want to more go with the flow with this one. Like I said, things speeding up. Bumps, might be bumps in the road. It is a very good card to have. Like I said, it's a major arcana. And how fast you want things to speed up is more on you. Because it's kind of hard to say, and it's kind of hard to say how fast things are speeding up. And yeah, it's a card of balance. That's the other thing I wanted to say. It is a card of balance. So you want to have some balance while things are speeding up as well. Okay, so don't get out of that depressed mode, that funk. Okay, and you want to kind of enjoy the ride with least resistance rather than fighting it. Next card we have is the Star card. This is a card of kind of like wishing upon a star. It's a card of hope, faith, as well. It's about flow, balance as well. So balance comes in, plays another factor with this. So you have a lot of hope and faith going on for you, and other than that, if not, then you want to interpret this and incorporate this into your week for this week. Hope and faith, because hope and faith that things are getting better for you, and actually it does toward the weekend. This is actually part of the weekend as well. Major arcana, pay close attention to this. It's trying to give you specific messages for you. Okay, and this is like a Friday card, but like I say in every video, it's like I don't really have a specific card for a specific day. It's like it's the energies of the week. Okay, but this is more toward the like a Friday card. So hope, faith, maybe you have hope and faith regarding the weekend. It'll get better because of how you started off the week, and things are getting better, but you want to incorporate this hope and faith and balance. Next card we have is the Ace of Pentacles, card of new beginnings. Can be a financial card, can be a card related to time as well. Like it's a time for new beginnings for you. It's a card of abundance, that's for sure. What else is this trying to say? Aces are a yes card, so whatever questions I did not answer, it is a yes to as well. So beautiful new beginning, a beautiful way to start the weekend. It's more of a Saturday card, but like I said, I don't really interpret it that way. But it is a weekend, and is related to your weekend. Maybe, see, I don't really see, could be related to anything. So new beginnings, more of, it's more strongly connected with financial. But maybe you're finding more time to do more things. And the way you spend your time during the weekends, and you're finding a new tradition in that, and how you do that. But it is a card of abundance, and like I said, it is a yes card to whatever question I did not answer. Last card we have is the Nine of Pentacles. Let me see, she showed up in previous reading that I did too. So this is basically the message that this sends out is a message of luxury, but what more comes to me, and the message that it wants me to give you, is a card of discipline. So either you've come into this place with a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. You've made it here all by yourself with your own hands, okay, and your own time, and now you're in this lap of luxury. But it is a card of discipline, and maybe you're finding more discipline in the way you're spending your money, making your money, or how you spend your time. So just a few things. This is also a card that's really close to completion, because the next after this is the 10. So you're in that that near completion stage with your goals, right there, almost ready to grab it. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to you guys. So let's kind of recap here. Kind of you're having some conflict at the beginning of the week, either the way you think or the way you communicate with other people, or you're just in a conflict with somebody else. It is a card of instability and change. Then you're moving on to more, or you want to move on emotionally from things that no longer serve you. Either you are doing it or you're thinking about it. That's why you're having some conflict with that. But you're guided to do this. So no matter what, either you're going to do it or you're really thinking about doing something like this. And then again, probably because of this, you're probably in a depressive mode, in a funk. Like I said, it's okay to visit, just don't live there. Don't really get yourself too down about this, because you still have 2 cups that are upright, that you should be focusing on instead of those that have spilt. Things speeding up for you. It's a card of balance. You want to try to have some control and balance, but you also kind of want to go with the flow with least resistance with this. So things speeding up for you. Just make sure you have some balance involved with that. Then you have a lot of hope and faith, flow and balance again toward the weekend. It is also wishing upon a star. So wishes not quite being fulfilled yet, but getting there. It's almost to completion. Then you're just starting new beginnings. There's abundance involved during the weekend. A card of abundance. Could be financially, could be the way you spend your time. Then you're just having some discipline as well. You're putting some discipline that is involved here at the end of the weekend. You put your blood, sweat, and tears during the beginning of the week. You come to a point where you're in more of a card of security, being safe, but you're disciplined, or you've disciplined yourself in putting yourself into that position. Okay, so I hope that makes sense for most of you, if not all of you. If it doesn't quite make sense, you can always go and look at the videos that I put up regarding your moon sign or rising sign as well. That might make more sense for you. Moon signs are more on your emotional side, love related as well. So I thank you for watching. Like I said, I hope it resonates with most of you, and I just bid you a fabulous week. Just take care of yourself at the beginning of the week, but the ending of the week you'll be more fabulous than ever, in a more better secured place. So again, have a wonderful, fabulous week, and remember, it takes 2 to tango, so to speak. No, not tango. It takes 2 to tarot, so to speak. Oh my goodness, I've been going at this for too long. I think it's time to take a little break. And I bid you aloha.